Hello, my darlings. Good evening, and welcome to our Vampire the Masquerade Chronicle ATL by Night. Chapter 7, Real but Intangible. Let's welcome our vampires.
Me?
Yes.
You may recognize me as the former Prince of Atlanta, Talbot Roarke. Things have changed since then, if you recall. I got killed.
I'm Jamar, and I'll be playing Amari Rossellini.
Hi, I'm Katie Adkins, and I'll be playing the Thin Blood, Crimson Cynthia Celine Darkness, but you can just call her Sin, but you can also follow her online at Crimson Sin.
Hi, I'm Salem Scharff, and I'll be playing Miss Eseme, LaRoux.
Hi, I'm Kitty Kimchi, and I'll be playing Jenni Greer.
I'm Parris, and I'll be playing Sylvia.
And I'm your storyteller, Ellie Collins. Don't forget to check out our sponsors in our link tree. So, why don't we sit back and relax, and let's tell a Wraith story.
Rumor has it, I'm a savage, drop the classic, thinking back, drop the classic, to establish that the magic, it's automatic, gotta mask, who was that, living legend, lethal weapon, mastermind, never tied, tell them all, big dreams, I got big dreams since like baby, I've been joining forces with the likes of an A-team, jumping off of buildings used to be so stimulating, now I'm reaching new heights, I'ma need the off-whites. Play with the fire, you get burned. All of my struggles became lessons well learned. I got desires that keep me grounded, that's for sure. Cause one day we gon' make it out this earth, where's your worth? I'm sick of your talking, you got the wrong one. I'm taking your king and I leave him broken. If I am in second, it's after no one. Just give me a second to let them know. I'm the headline, the deadline. Big time. I'm ahead time, the rare kind. Big time. I'm a living legend, lethal weapon, mastermind. Big time.
We begin tonight with Eseme. You have wanted to visit Jenni to discuss some things.
Where would I find her? Would I find her back at the tiny homes where the gangrel and the other ones I don't associate with hang out?
Yes.
I'll have Claire drive me there. And I get out of my car and I assume I know where her tiny house is.
Yes.
I'll knock on the door. Jenni, it's Eseme. Can I talk to you? I don't know what animal you are right now, but I'd quite appreciate talking to you outside.
Tobians opens the door.
Tobians opens the door?
Yeah, Tobian's just...
Right. I don't know what I expected. Can I see her?
And Tobians will look back at you, waiting for confirmation.
I step out.
And he'll open the door.
You have a lovely bouncer.
Oh, yes, he's the best.
And he just flops backwards on the little blanket that you've given him, belly full out.
Right. I came here to ask a favor. I know... Look, I know you're kind of new here, but you still know people better than I do. When I got here, I don't know if you remember that I said that a friend of mine had been named Prince and had lovingly been removed, and you and Aaron and I had a long talk about that one. But I was wondering if you knew anybody who specifically specialized in necromancy. I would rather appreciate being able to talk to him again.
Jenni?
Do.
There you go.
Do you also need someone who can perhaps talk to the dead?
Yeah. I know a lot of blood sorcery. I can do some pretty cool shit, but talking to the dead and even being from Savannah has never been one of my specialties.
I think I have 2 people right up your alley.
More the merrier. Do you want to drive in my car?
That's fine. Question.
Answer.
How's your brother, that tall mint julep?
My siblings are recovering from being placed in torpor. Thank you for asking. Did you have a crush on him?
I think he may come in handy.
You know what? I'm just warning you that out of all of my siblings, he might be the dumbest, so good luck with that. And I walk out towards my car.
Okay.
I get in the back. I don't... Claire drives. I don't touch that thing.
Little does Esme know that is ideal.
Good.
Claire drives you to the Rossellini Manor, where inside the manor, Amari and Sin, you both are able to see and interact with the ghosts pretty regularly now. They've become accustomed to your presence. A couple of the older ones have even taken a shine to you, Sin, finding you very amusing and loving that you take such an interest in
What
them.
time of night is this?
It's probably about 11:30.
I'm just glad they let me use them for my content.
I'm gonna be like, Sin, did you want anything? I was gonna have... Probably should go to the grocery store, but I need to make something with some of this flour before it goes bad.
Oh my god, yeah, you can make pancakes?
What's with you and pancakes?
What's wrong with pancakes?
I don't know, you just always want pancakes. I feel like...
Well, typically, okay, well, there's a very distinct difference between a waffle and a pancake. I feel like I do eat waffles, fairly regularly because we're constantly having to meet everybody at the Waffle House, and it feels really silly to go to Waffle House and, not eat a waffle. But since we're at home, I feel like it's just more fitting to have, a pancake.
Fair enough. And he's already, pulling ingredients.
And you see lights as you are getting those ingredients of a car pulling up outside that you are unfamiliar with.
Sin, do you know who that is?
Do I know who that is?
No.
No.
Let me get it. I've the kitchen's done. Most of the rooms are done. It's more supplementary rooms are still furniture and hoop-de-doodle, and the outside's not as presentable as I would like it to be. So I come out a little annoyed that I have guests already.
Listen, Eseme is just really happy that she's in a place that's not the small homes that the Gangrel live in. She's
this is
absolutely
an estate.
Yeah, she's absolutely living that she's back in her home turf.
And this is an Italian estate, and as you pull up and see the name on the mailbox as Rossellini, you know that to be a Giovanni family branch. Though they take more of a liking to necromancy now.
You're right, you do know somebody. After you.
Don't let them fool you when you first meet them. They are very capable.
I am catching strays.
Wow, first of all...
You don't hear this.
Yeah, but still.
You know what? You've caught on to my personality rather well. Thank you for the forewarning.
And she goes... She knocks on the door.
Okay. And you would have seen Jenni actually walking up outside with a woman in black in tow.
Oh god. I'm there's a person I don't know, so I'm still putting on the alright, it's time. And I open the door. Jenni, hello.
Hi.
And you've brought a guest.
Yes, she's in need of a favor.
Hi. My name's Eseme LaRoux. I'm here visiting. I am staying over at the rest of the house in Clan Tamir Chantry. But I was wondering if I could talk to you about some favor of the necromantic arts.
Oh, you're one of Proctor's. Okay.
Take a step back. I don't associate with Liz.
Oh.
I will say it this way. Proctor and I knew each other. We don't really get along.
What happened?
I think she has two brain cells that occasionally rub together to make a thought, and she takes offense to that.
Oh.
Ah,
Proctor,
Proctor met a Proctor. Got it. Cool. All right, come in.
Do I have permission to hit him if he calls me Proctor again?
That would be entertaining, actually.
Lovely. I walk in.
He takes you to the kitchen because it's the only room done. And
Listen, renovations take a long time. I understand.
With your illegally imported marble.
yes,
Ooh.
the floor is this black marble with like rainbow specks. It's all over.
I'm very much a big fan of your decorating.
I keep thinking about like redoing the image, but we'll get to that. And I start like buttering the pan and making batter. And so, right, you don't like Proctor, which is fine. She's kind of annoying.
It's more of a personal thing. I'm back in town. It was a whole what should we say? Just a little scuffle with some mages coming after members of my family. It's been mostly dealt with. But another reason why I came in is that I came to see a friend of mine and was unfortunately told of his passing, and I was wondering if I could talk to him.
Do you have anything of his?
Storyteller, I don't think I would keep anything of his, but
You want a hair tie?
I'm kidding. No, I don't. It's been decades since I've been here, since I've seen him.
Okay. What's his name?
Talbot. He was the former prince.
I turned to one of the ghosts
And they're like,
and oh.
Yeah, I'm well aware it was a messy situation. That being said, he was still a rather close friend of mine.
and they're looking at you going,
Am I in this room?
yes.
Okay, sick. Yeah, I'm sitting.
can see the ghost doing that.
I'm sitting on the countertop eating a box of cookies.
I'm staying away from you because I can't stand the smell.
And yeah, I'm just like, I won't gain weight. It's gonna be great. So eating cookies and just listening to all of this and just kind of just going and looking at all of the ghosts' reactions and then kind of looking at Amari to see their reaction to everything. And because the concept of a prince is still very new to Sid, it's just man, how many have there been?
Since the beginning of time, quite a few.
Do you think there'll be something at the school?
And one of the ghosts does come up to you, Amari, and goes, there's a Toreador named Sylvia. She can visit with us without much else.
I mean, can't we just get a fetter and move on?
You want to find one?
Oh yeah, you're right. All right, fine. Cousins tell me that there's someone we can talk to, but I think without a fetter, I can't really do much. But after this pancake, I can take you.
Do you want some help?
Oh,
I don't really enjoy cooking a bit breakfast food, but I can cook.
if you can just preheat the pan, that way I can just pour the batter when I'm done with it. Do you want anything in it?
Chocolate chips.
Oh, Jenni, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much you like this girl? I say out loud in front of this girl.
She's cool with me. I'm more fond of her family, but that's for another reason.
Slut.
Now, hey, listen, I appreciate you being honest.
It's just that, I don't know, dealing with ghost stuff has been kind of close to the chest recently. It's had to be, for a variety of reasons, so.
Are you new
To what, exactly?
to, being what we are?
In the grand scheme of things, yes.
Right.
Oh, God. I'm doing the voice again, aren't I?
Just a little bit.
Oh, God.
Just do what we practice.
Hold on.
Deep breath. Focus. Remember what you sound like.
I am a person who lives in the city.
Oh, no.
All right.
Understandable.
All right.
Trust me, dear, I've met far stranger people. My coterie back in New Orleans was some.
And I start pouring the batter.
Right. Storyteller.
Yes.
Close to the end of the night. What bonds do I sense between everybody here?
Are any of you currently blood bonded to anyone or have someone blood bonded to you?
No.
I have.
Like if you have a ghoul,
I have one, right?
Yes.
Mhm.
So I have one.
you detect the ghoul.
You're young enough to not know your way around intimately, but you're old enough to have a ghoul.
It comes with being the only one around.
It's interesting. It's by no means was that supposed to be a dig at your abilities at all.
No.
I just have never met. I mean, to be fair, I was quite young when I had my ghoul, but she was a present. But
I have resources. And,
I mean, the name says it all.
oh yeah. You ever forget that you're, like, famous?
Yeah, your name.
Sorta?
Oh, darling, I come
Well,
from
no,
a very
first of
famous
all.
family. My old house down in
I mean,
Savannah
not
is a
you.
museum, so
worked
I
for
get
that.
it.
Thank you.
I'm very proud of you. But, like, I don't know, like, when you're from a family, you just
You
kind of,
forget.
like, exist, and then suddenly everyone's just like, oh, you're part of the family. And I'm like, why do you know about the family? Because that's just my cousin, and he eats dirt.
Right. No, seriously, I say this. My cadence is a bit sarcastic. I completely agree.
You're a Tremere. It's fine.
And Amari, a
What-
ghost comes up to you, and for the rest of you, you just see a piece of paper comes
I
floating
assume
across
it's
the
a ghost.
room. And you see it's
I
just
see him, yeah.
little lady bringing it over, and she hands you a piece of paper that has an address on it with Sylvia's name.
Thank you. I love my family. I flipped the pancake.
Oh, is that who's going
Yeah.
around here?
Sen tries to like look, crane her neck to like read the paper, just out
ju-
of being
it's-
pure nosy.
It's just an address, darling.
I
So-
just want.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
Go ahead.
Amari, I don't believe we've met.
Crimson Cynthia, Celine Darkness, but you can just call me Sen.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Sin.
I know.
You don't have to say the whole name.
It's
I'm
part
a
of my
fun-
brand.
Firm believer that full names are always used in introductions.
Your pancake's almost done. So it looks like where area is it in?
You're right, they are.
It is going to be a bit over in East Atlanta, over kind of out like you're going towards Six Flags, but the large suburban area before there.
So West Atlanta.
Yes, sorry,
Yes,
west.
Six Flags West.
I'm
Yeah.
backwards.
okay.
I'm with you.
Actually-
I've got you. So that's not as far as I thought it would be. It was like east. Oh God. As soon as I'm done with this, is my ghoul here?
Yes,
Okay.
they're
Are-
here. They're just,
Remind me what
working
we
on the
decided
house.
what their job is specifically.
right now their job is to get the house in order, as you have building materials that have begun arriving.
Absolutely. That is what they're doing.
If you need someone to drive, I have a ghoul myself in our car.
Excellent, because I don't drive.
I
Me
don't
neither.
either, darling.
And our resident driver is not here. I text Jackson an angry face, but no context. And then
He'd love that.
and then I finish the pancake. I give it to you. And
I eat the pancake.
I throw the rest of the flour away. And
You go a single pancake and you just.
not the rest of the batter, the rest of the flour, because it was going bad.
That took like
Keep up with
5
the
years to
storyline.
Oh my god.
Could have made a nice roux with that. I'm kidding.
I don't think I know how to make a roux.
I don't know what a roux is.
It's a
Soup stock, it's quite simple. I'll teach you.
Sounds
To the
great. Yes, let's go. And I start like washing my hands. Are you ready?
Okay.
You dressed? You're
Yeah.
coming.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go.
And so you guys get in the car.
I'll sit up front.
There's a lovely woman up front, and she's kind of, hey,
Hi.
I'm Claire. And she starts the car.
All right.
Such a mild-mannered ghoul, not like some of these other ghouls I've met.
Lady of many words. She's about as old as I am.
Oh.
Not a day over 20, don't you look?
And she drives you all out, and you pull up to a manor.
Another one.
that is very Gothic architecture in nature. 3 stories, the turrets with spindles coming off of them, some red glass in the windows, deep heavy curtains covering some of them, and black stained front porch. Oh, of course. And you guys pull up to a cobblestone driveway with a cobblestone walkway leading to the front door.
She's a Toreador, isn't she?
Yeah.
Oh, that was not meant to be upsetting in any way. I was basically brought into the Camarilla by Toreador. I love him.
Same, and that's why, yeah. I wasn't expecting. I do like this taste because sometimes Olivia's is a little. Sometimes.
Yeah, it's just a little.
I was trying to be nice.
She goes like a bit too far, like just a step over, and it just ends up looking gaudy.
I think it's her thing.
Okay, yeah, well, yeah.
I knock on the door.
And you knock on the door, and you can tell that your knock did not really sound, as the door is a deep, dense, solid wood. This house is made of expensive materials.
Oh, God.
There is a formal door knocker, and then hidden off to the side with clearly custom carved wood around it is an attempt to hide a ring doorbell.
Fuck, that's funny.
Love it. Oh my gosh.
I'm just gonna...
Rich Gothic likes to be left alone.
Yeah.
This is my dream house.
Yeah. And Sylvia, you see in your library, your little laptop screen pops up that there are individuals out front. You know of the pink-haired one to be Amari Rossellini, a Hakata who's versed in death, but not as much. But it seems that he has brought guests.
Interesting.
I've got to find out who her supplier is. This is like a whole piece of wood. It's not like hollow.
No, yeah.
I make my trek down my stone spiral staircase.
Say
Their
more.
cape sweeping behind you.
Quoting Castlevania.
Amari, during this whole experience,
Down
this
my...
is just what I want to be.
I trail down my long hallway to the foyer, wondering who's bothering me, interrupting my writing. And I open the door.
And when you open the door, please describe what Sylvia looks like for them.
Sylvia is tall, dark skin, red eyes, dreads. I mean me. And she is wearing a long, like a long silk house coat, and holding a mug of tea. That she can't drink.
For aesthetics.
Yeah, just because.
A writer mood.
Yeah. And yeah.
Okay.
And heels. Black heels, of course.
Sylvia?
Yes.
Okay. I'm Amari.
Hello.
This is
Crimson Cynthia, Celine Darkness, but you can just call me Sin.
Okay.
Sin. Jenni. And Eseme.
Esme, yeah.
And I was hoping you could help us with a little necromancy thing.
Necromancy thing? What necromancy thing?
We need to talk to a specific ghost, but we have no fetters. And I'm not gonna hunt one down, so...
What's in it for me?
Amari, you would have learned that often in Vampire Society, you would have to offer for something like this a major boon, which is a favor that Cynthia can call upon you at any time, and you cannot refuse it.
So I'm not doing this for me, but
I'll do it.
But you won't be here to do it.
How do you know?
I mean, how long are you staying?
This is my home.
Well, then, yeah, go ahead.
By all means.
I have connections here. I have connections in New Orleans too. Should you ever need them, grown close with a few big names here and the prince there, I can offer a boon.
Okay. Come in.
And you all are led into a home that almost appears larger than you expected. The way that the ceilings open up and a gallery wall of oil paintings cascades to the ceiling with a stone spiral staircase. And there is a sitting room off to the side, floor to ceiling black walls with French decor around it, velvet red couches, and onyx carved.
My books sell that well.
Yes.
Okay.
We think highly of your books here at ATL by night. With an onyx carved coffee table with the books stacked on them.
Oh my god, of course.
Damn girl.
Oh my god.
And you all are able to sit down. There is enough seating for everyone to sit.
House is beautiful, by the way.
Thank you.
I have to know who your supplier is. After this. Long after this, but please.
Maybe.
Right. I came back into town after being away for a while to learn that one of my very close friends, under some unfortunate circumstances, was removed from this, I'd say, mortal plane, but we're not exactly that either.
True.
It was the previous prince, Talbot, and I were rather close, and I'd like to... Well, I came here to see my friend, and I'd like to talk to him again. I didn't even get to say goodbye.
And Sylvia, you remember Talbot. He was the prince for 10 years before he was executed due to accusations of treason, though there were many rumors that he went mad. And you know as well, to talk to him, you could always take them to him through a ritual if you wish.
Okay, we can go to him if you'd like.
That sounds wonderful. I mean, this was a whole me thing. You're welcome to come along if you'd like. I don't want to drag you into things, but...
I'm definitely going.
Where would we be going?
a spooky place.
We're going to the Shadowlands.
Ooh, fun.
You know where ghosts actually live?
Okay, so the ghosts in your house are they have a foot in each side, or are they just in your house?
Basically a foot on each side.
Okay.
But because the shroud, the kind of like the curtain is really thin at my house.
Oh.
It's not as thin in other places sometimes.
I see.
I'm assuming, I've read about it. There's a lot of books. But Ex Nihilo, lets us...
It's like what people think of, Halloween.
When the veil is thin.
Yeah.
That stuff? Okay.
That's my
it's
house.
fine.
But
Yeah.
So it's like being in your house, but instead of in your house, you're in their house.
But worse, yeah.
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 Okay, that's fine.
I would say
That sounds cool.
Okay. And so,
Jenny?
Mhm.
Would you like to come with us?
I
I think it would look wonderful on your resume before graduation.
What?
I've never been, so I have no idea.
what the hell? I already cut Jesus. Might as well.
Oh, yeah,
Okay,
we
you're
did do
gonna have
that.
to tell me that story later, but
and so, Sylvia, you are able to fetch a series of masks for the group for you all to wear.
Can I help with the ritual?
This is Sylvia alone.
Okay.
And as you all sit, Sylvia begins to perform this very elaborate and beautiful, if not haunting, ritual before you. And as she closes her hands and completes that ritual, you remove your masks, and you see that the house is exactly where you are. However, the wood has rotted The curtains have tattered. It looks like the house is maybe 400 years old at this point.
I love it here.
You know, I've never actually been here. It's very interesting.
Yes, it is. We'd have to go outside to see the rest of the world.
By all means, lead the way. You're the expert.
Does anyone
It's
know
interesting.
where he died?
You would know, Sylvia, from the circumstances of his death and the rumors of madness, it is likely that he is with the Penitent Legion, which have their own barracks, more or less, within the Fox Theater
A Fox Theater. Where is that?
in downtown.
Downtown.
Kick ass.
Okay.
This is gonna.
And you can just relay that information to them if you wish.
Do you think the Shadowlands has a taxi service? I don't want to walk all the way there.
We are walking.
Yeah, we might
no cars.
We might have to.
Wait, we have to walk.
Yeah, we have to walk.
There aren't like dead cars we can use.
No.
I'm assuming if the car was even here, it'd be rusted. So,
Wait, where is this house in town?
Sylvia's place is in like
West
near
Atlanta.
Yeah, by
So it's gonna take like a day to walk.
No, it'll
No.
take you probably about an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I guess I just don't understand like how far west, I guess.
Eseme is
Not terribly far.
Okay.
Esme is just repeating what Jenni said to her about Sin being very capable of her in her head and just staying quiet.
Jenni hears this and she's like,
I just don't really need to know where things are, you know?
arson.
I could have lived with that. Arson
so-
of, wait, arson of what?
You don't see on the news?
And so when
It's
you
an
guys
active
exit the
investigation.
house,
May or may not be on the lam.
when you guys exit the house, the world around you appears decayed. It appears like what this world might look like far into the future if left untouched, when things have rotted, when things have desiccated on their own, when the roads have cracked. The world itself looks dead. And the sky above you is not dark, it's not light, it's just a bright gray illuminating this world. And the wind is visible to you. You see streaks of black swirl through the air and pass by you as you feel breezes cross you.
Dramatic.
Yeah.
I was gonna say oddly comforting. Like, I don't want to say it's like nice. I wouldn't like make a home here, but it's not bad.
It doesn't seem like, I don't know. I guess knowing that if you make a wraith, it's gonna be like, okay, not bad, not great.
Yeah,
but
it's
okay.
not as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
Sin pulls her phone out. Does it work?
I mean,
But like, will it turn on? Like,
It does turn on.
There's no internet access, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Obviously,
It's-
but I like obviously. But but like, if I took pictures and like video, would it go through?
It would save to your phone, yes.
Okay. I just document a bunch of stuff as we're going, and just
Okay.
like don't pay mind to literally
Get that
anybody else
good
in the
internet
group.
content.
And I'm also trying to like make sure you guys like aren't in it because I don't really want you guys in my content. No offense.
How are we not supposed to take offense to that?
Well, you know what? Let's switch it around. You guys aren't supposed to be in content, I've learned. So really, I'm doing you a favor.
And so as you guys are walking, see various groups of people. And for those of you not versed in wraiths, as you see these people, you see black marks on their bodies that, for the versed, these are their death marks. They are similar to a birthmark, but it is indicative of how they died. So you might see someone with a black stain across their chest if they were stabbed through the heart, somebody with a stain going across their face, and they are seemingly going about their daily lives. or deaths.
I wave.
And they wave back.
Like a pleasant stroll, really.
And you do hear one go, "Hi, Sylvia."
Hey, Gertrude.
Gertrude. I wonder if I can meet some of my family members that don't like to appear at the house.
Sylvia, you just get more interested and interesting.
We need to hurry up.
Oh. All right.
And you guys do successfully arrive to the Fox Theater, which, you know, the letters are falling off of the building. The marquee is crumbling.
I know where. Sorry. I just realized where that was. Okay.
And there is that ticket gate with the little hallway that goes inside. And you see standing there a man in a solid black, almost BDU's military outfit standing at the front. And he lowers his weapon, says, "Sylvia, who are these people?"
We need to enter to see someone that should be here.
Who are you looking for?
Talbot? Question mark? I looked at Eseme like.
Correct.
I'll lead you to Commander Roarke. And
Imagine being dead and still having to have a job.
And he
Do you
turns.
have taxes here?
Probably.
The only thing certain in life is death and taxes. And he leads you into the building around up to the Marquee Club level. And as you come in, you see a set of gentlemen around a table that has been set up over a few seats, similar to how you see casting directors do in a theater. And they're set around a table discussing, and you hear talks of impending war and trying to figure out what to do next. And for Eseme, Talbot looks as you remember, but for Amari, that air of death surrounds him heavily. The death mark across his neck indicates that he was indeed decapitated. And when he speaks, when any of them speak, it's as if those first couple of words are a bit of a struggle as they're calling forth more abilities. But for Talbot and the nature of his injuries, is a little more of a struggle at the beginning.
Right, because decapitation.
Yes.
Kind of rough on the vocal cords.
And Eseme, he sits here before you, and Talbot, as you look up, you see a longtime old friend.
A moment. Take a few, please. I need to step away.
You know, when I came back to Atlanta, I would expect to see you sitting in the seat of Prince.
Esme, I did. It was good.
What happened? Story for another time. It's nice to see you again.
You may be able to tell me better what happened, if I'm being honest with you.
I wasn't in Atlanta. What?
He picks you up in a hug.
Oh, she'll hug him back. It's the first time any of you have ever seen Esme hug somebody.
So, you. Perfect. Wonderful. Couldn't ask for more. The rest of this peasantry, what is this?
Alright, be nice. They actually
I don't know
help
these
me
people.
They help me find you.
I don't know you.
Be nice.
Talbot, you would be... Talbot, you would be
Whatever.
familiar with Sylvia, more in
then this
name
is your
and viewing.
I
You know her as
Here.
someone who is able to willingly walk through this world.
Then this is definitely your fault.
Yes,
Thanks
it
for
is.
her, at least.
You're welcome.
I offered a boon to come and see you.
I can take you by the arm and pull you off to the side a little bit. Are you here to take me home?
Talbot, you know damn well as much as I do that I can't take you out
Take
of
me
here.
home.
I can't. I have plans. Okay? You know why I left. Or was chased out.
Amari in the back. Does this box have popcorn?
Yeah, I know.
It is
We're just sort
moldy
of-
old popcorn, but it tastes the same.
It won't make me sick. It's fine. Good enough. We're just sitting in the back eating popcorn like I have no idea what's going on, but I am invested.
I'm trying to speak as low as possible to make sure that we aren't. Will you give us a moment,
right?
please?
Sure.
I leave you out of the room. I cannot talk to you about this now. You know damn well why I was chased out.
Fully
And
aware, and you know I can help.
I understand that, but I cannot break what I have in plan. I've planned for this. I don't know how long it's been since you died since I've been gone, but I've been gone for a good 7 decades.
Talbot, you would be aware that you died 3 years ago.
Okay.
It's been a while, and fuck knows if Tilly and Proctor hold a grudge. But I have plans in place. I do. You should see what they did to the Camarilla.
I worked so fucking hard.
Talbot, they've domesticated us.
Get me back.
There's no hunting, there's blood bags, and there's a shortage. That I made sure of.
Okay, you said domesticated. You meant it.
I did, man.
Whom the fuck? Really?
Current prince. I am taking care of it. They're getting hungrier, Talbot, and they're gonna break eventually. Fuck knows, even... I hear that even the Baron's getting a bit antsy.
I love what you're doing, love.
I know. I'm trying to bring what we had back.
Please?
I'm looking for a way. But what you need to understand is that what I have in place takes a lot of energy. What I've learned how to do. What Tilly refused to teach me. I learned by myself. I made it mine. And now I can do it twice as good as she can. But it takes a fuck ton of my blood. If there's anybody who can get you out, if I can get Sylvia, if I can get Amari on my side, if I can convince them that if I reveal to them what I know, that their leaders are lying to them, that they have been hidden away by who are actually Sabbat, and I get them on my side, I can bring you back.
As bitter as I am, I'm proud of you.
I
I'll
try.
let that go. And
So just be a bit more patient. I know that's never been your strong suit.
God, I'm too pretty to be here.
A lot of us are, but I'm working on it.
And don't believe them.
Believe them.
They'll tell you a lot of things about me that are not true. Don't believe them.
I'm well aware. They say you went crazy.
Fucking jealousy.
You weren't really the type to. I'm well aware of how corrupt this new Camarilla has been. And I leave everything and suddenly we're buddy-buddy with the Anarchs and they've got werewolves living with a gangrel now.
Unfucking civilized.
Yeah, truly. They wanted me to stay there. I fucked up the Lorian's place.
Yeah, you're better than a lot of that.
Thank you. But trust me, I've got plans.
Okay.
I've got a lot of things, and as soon as they realize all their bonds have been cut, it's going in place.
I missed you.
Let's go back to the others. It's starting to sound suspicious.
It's fine.
And so going back, one of your soldiers does run up, and Commander, they've broken the north wall. They're heading down. They told me to tell you Peachtree. I don't know which one, sir.
Do you want to explain? Is someone attacking here?
This is the Shadowlands, ma'am. We're always at war.
Okay,
Oh my
I
gosh,
didn't
what is
know
up with this
that.
place?
You guys are fighting? You're dead. What's the
like
fight
what?
about?
Yeah, like
What else is there to be angry about when you're dead? But the fact that you're dead.
So you fight each other.
so
Might
you
as well.
just do it for the sake of it.
You know,
Some of
I
us.
kind of respect that. Power begets power.
I hate people.
That's so dumb.
The Shadowlands is like any other world. He who controls it has the power.
Talbot Roarke, are you trying to become Prince of the Shadows?
Well, on my way.
You
But
know
look,
what?
they're letting me be useful, and I'm fucking good at it.
Always were.
Mm-hmm. Have fun with the boring friends. I have to see to this one personally. Take me north.
Very well, sir.
Mind if we tag along? If that's all right with you.
You can't die in this world. You're living in the other world. You are welcome to do as you wish.
Well, if we can't die, I guess we can help.
Can we hit things?
Just for a little fun.
I just want to watch.
Maybe.
You can let loose, Jenni.
You want a time limit?
I'll tell Tommy about it.
Yes. We
What's
can't
the-
stay here too long.
What's the time limit?
You will have 1 hour from the time you entered.
But it took
Or-
an hour to
no,
watch
from-
it.
From the time you entered this theater. So this conversation has taken up about 10 minutes of
Okay.
that time, so you have 50 minutes
I
remaining.
got some time to kill. I just see some
Yeah.
like
Do we just get shunted out?
shadow ghost
You'll
fighting.
see.
Yeah, I'd love to spend more time with my friends.
How do you? How does fighting exactly like work? Because you're like dead. So it's just like whoever like how does that work?
Can you guys die here?
Do you respawn? Is it like a video game?
If you die in the Shadowlands, that's it.
Oh,
Then I'm definitely coming with you.
The death, you understand it from the corporeal world, isn't quite as final as people think.
So this is like ghost death.
Yeah.
Right, so I'm definitely
just
coming
cease
with
to
you to make sure
exist.
you don't fuck up.
The most interesting part is we don't know what comes after ghost death. Die a second time and it's a complete mystery. Die the first time, at the very least, your friends can come see you.
Alright.
Fair. My offer still stands. I'll tell Tommy.
I think I'd rather just like cease to exist than be here.
And
I
I
mean,
look
I
at
don't
them
hate it.
Surprised.
and I
I
kind
don't
of
hate it.
nod my head to see
It's
if
not
we can
my
talk.
thing.
in
I mean, I understand. I think it's the Hakata. in me.
private.
Also, everyone's so like hostile for like seeming no reason. It's kind of
I
boring.
think your friend wants
It's not
to
the
talk
vibe.
to you.
Oh, Jenni, what's up?
Can I see you guys over here for a
Oh,
second?
yeah.
Oh,
Oh, I'll give you privacy. I'll go off and talk to Talbot and catch up.
Yeah, not interested in this child anyway.
It's fine. It's fine. Be nice, please.
Do y'all want to stay and help? Because this Aquaman looking bitch is rubbing me the wrong way.
oh, I hate him. That's all I want to say.
Oh, thank God. I thought it was me.
Oh, I don't want to help. I just want to watch.
Look, I'll sit here and let him die a second time. We gotta
I-
fight Jesus.
I
We got
ca-
better things to do.
I
Fuck
kinda wanted
him.
to just like start throwing punches.
I just have
to
like
see if I
morbid
can.
curiosity, you know? Like, I just kind of want to see. Like,
If y'all want to stay and fight, okay, that's fine. But I will duck and let something hit his ass.
oh, I'm
I
not
don't
gonna
care.
I mean, we don't have to
fight.
save it.
We're not. I'm not fighting.
I'm not safe.
So y'all want to watch this fuck shit?
Sure.
A little
Actually,
bit, yeah.
I want to make.
Because I got a raccoon choir to direct. So fuck this.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do have responsibilities.
Jamar had a thought with the information presented to him, so I think Amari could have this thought, but I want to roll
Okay.
for it before I do that. I
I
want.
kind of want to film a ghost fight. Like, that's kind of.
Okay.
Amari wants to. I want to see if Amari can kind of like bridge the gap that Eseme is the person that was in Hazel's vision. I was present for it and got like fully detailed on.
I will say roll wits and occult, but this is a high DC.
That's
Given what information you're given, as Hazel said things like long black hair
Yeah.
and Esme has short black hair, and there are other details that it will take you a high DC to parse through.
That's fine.
Did-
I am willing to. Go ahead.
Did Sin and Amari overhear Esme talking, like, their conversation, basically?
No.
You did not.
Oh, damn right.
Oh, hell no. I made sure we were well out of here.
Here in range.
Side note, I probably would have tried to do something to listen in. That's
And
okay.
if I spend a willpower, I can reroll up to.
3.
Oh, great. Oh, hold on. How hungry? I have to roll rouse track. Hold on. I didn't do that.
Oh, yeah, I didn't either. Okay.
That's a fail. I start at 2. I'm a bagger, so I have to roll again.
Yep.
I'm also. Oh, that's a nice critical. But I am also an extortionist.
So we'll consider that a regular success. You're fine.
Okay. So we will go to 2, and we will be happy about it. Be happy about the 2.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then we'll re-roll that in these 2. Call today. That is 4 successes.
Does not meet it.
Okay. All right. That's fine.
You can parse if you have some suspicions
I'll take
about Eseme.
I that's kind of where
You can you can be suspicious of her, but nothing can confirm any suspicions.
Obviously, I didn't have the vision. I don't have that to back myself up with. So
you only had the vision described to you.
Yeah. Also, not for nothing, I don't know if I super love Eseme. Like, I love her vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Love a witch.
Love the aesthetic.
But
It's really committed.
I don't know.
So what is it that y'all want to do? Because that's her friend, not ours.
Right, but
I'm here for
also
y'all.
I get to be in like the Shadowlands, which is kind of great for me.
It's like we live in a house full of like ghosts, and it's nice to be in the ghost's house.
Sure.
Okay, I'm just saying this Sixth Sense, Walking Dead, ghost shit. That's y'all's. I play with cats and ghosts. This is your thing.
Yeah.
So if y'all want to sit here and I see dead people type shit, I'll sit back and like be a squirrel or something and step in when I need to.
Okay.
Okay.
I wave over Sylvia real quick.
Yes.
Sylvia, you obviously have no stake in this. We were discussing how we don't have a stake in this.
Yep.
What do you want to do?
I want to stay and watch this. This is like the most interesting my life has been in a long time.
Okay, I agree. So
I'm glad we're all on the same page that we're here for the pure entertainment of it.
So, do I know of a way to like exit quickly if we have to, or is it just like we can't
You
die?
don't
Period. Oh, okay, work. That's fine. Well, also, if you guys ever can, how good is your hearing when you're like in furry form?
I mean, I can be a bat or something. I don't know.
Yeah, be a bat.
So in your fursuit, how good is your hearing?
So, like, does your senses increase depending on like what animal you are? That's cool. That's cool.
I feel like you should just watch them a little bit, because I don't know. This guy runs a military, and they decapitated him when he was alive. So,
and I'm starting to think it's for a good reason.
Right.
Let him call me a peasant one more time. I got his ass.
Oh.
I would say I don't really like him, but he's kind of raw.
like, I was okay with it because he was like hot, but now I'm like, no.
Okay, look, I have daddy issues like the rest of them, and maybe I wouldn't mind him spitting on my lower back, but in a different setting.
Right. See, I'm with you.
Okay, so we're all as horny as I like this.
This is fine.
Nice to know the whole room is on the same page. Jeez.
I don't like men, so I think I'm backing out of this one.
There is tank fire happening outside.
Ghost weapons don't scare me.
Okay,
I'm barely afraid of guns.
Y'all want to watch?
Let's
Fine. Bat.
We turn back.
Sorry.
Before we do anything else, Amari, Rossellini.
Talbot Roarke, former Prince of Atlanta.
Well, I heard about that. I meant like
Just making sure you know.
Yeah.
Talbot?
And
Remember
Talbot.
what we said about playing nice?
What? Was that rude?
Yeah, just
You gotta help me on something.
Okay,
Like,
Talbot,
I
you
know
know-
it's been a hot second, but remember the way that Messiah Lorianne was nice in like the southern way?
God.
Try and do a little bit more of that.
Okay.
And Talbot, you know the name Rossellini immediately perks up to you. The Rossellinis and the Giovannis were essentially the lead crime family in Atlanta.
Why didn't you say so?
Yeah, that's what I thought. Not for nothing, that's why he introduced himself.
And you had numerous ties with them, both legal and illegal. They just own a lot of businesses, and it's good to have a Giovanni for a friend.
Excellent.
And so I was wondering, you were a vampire, right? Obviously. Did you have a flavor? Do you still have a flavor?
Talbot, he was asking what clan you were part of.
Yeah, I don't remember.
You would know he's Ventrue.
Well, before he was a Wraith, you were a plane called Ventrue. Remember?
Got it. Okay.
Real good at running shit.
Ugh,
I noticed.
never mind.
Bit of a bureaucratic hellscape when you get to the top, but that's your thing, not mine.
I think that's why they took me off.
Remember how I said you
was
gotta learn
that,
how to play the
or-
game and be nice? Sometimes that filter comes in handy.
Lessons learned for next chance.
Right?
And it does spark your memory, Talbot. It could be that's why they bumped you off, or it could have been that whole part where you kidnapped and staked everyone on the Primogen Council.
Nah, that was very necessary.
Nah, I couldn't have been that.
Yeah. That was a good decision.
Speaking of which,
What are we fighting, by the way?
yeah, go by any chance.
And so as you walk outside,
Oh my god, I missed you.
you are currently warring with a different legion at this time. They are wanting to take the Fox as it holds a strategic leadership point of Atlanta being in a large building with lots of resources within it. Currently, it is the Legion of Paupers coming down the road towards you.
So, like, they're poor?
They died due to poverty,
Oh, okay.
Right.
as the various legions are tied with how they died. You kind of start noticing from hearing the Legion of Paupers that everyone here is a little off, as this is the Legion of those who died from madness.
Oh.
Slander.
Lies and slander.
Oh, yeah?
Please. I mean, here's the thing. How do we define madness? Where do you want me? I've been rather itching to. It's been a whole thing with Liz trying to she told the entire Chantry that we have to restrain using our powers, but I have a ghoul and an unlimited blood supply, so I've been needed a bit of a release.
Right place. These ones will be easy.
Lovely. They still have Vitae, right?
No,
Hmm.
they're ghosts.
Well then.
Ghosts don't have anything.
Then I think I'll show you what I learned. And I will, the first one that comes up to me, I'm going to do my rather special trick. And I will take my, for those who had not seen, Eseme removes the glove that she is wearing to reveal 2 tattoos on her palms of magic sigils. And she'll just palm the first one, and he just starts writhing in pain.
And when you guys step outside and witness this, you see that there is probably about 20 lines deep of soldiers and they are flanking a large tank that pulls up in front of the Fox and turns its barrel towards right down the hallway where you came from. You are currently staring down the barrel of a tank.
Oh.
Esme just starts touching through the lines, and just everyone she touches just drops.
Well, I don't want to get shot.
How close are we to this thing?
You're within about 10 feet.
So that means it's pretty easy to dodge if you just keep going forward.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Alright, so I do that. I get closer to the tank to then not be in the way of
Closer to the tank will put you closer to the soldiers.
That's fair. But if I can't die
Stay
here,
next to me.
I step to the side where the barrel is then.
I punch. I get closer to the soldiers and I just start swinging.
Actually, can I is there a way?
Into it.
Is there a way for me to kind of examine this tank if there's any sort of openings of any sort?
It's a tank.
I know, but I think there's hatches and stuff, right?
There is a hatch on the top.
On the top of it. But there's soldiers in front. How many soldiers in front?
There's about 5 lines in front on every side.
And our immediate like surroundings, like how much space is there?
There's 10 feet between you and the barrel, and then an additional 5 feet before the soldiers.
I wish I had Passion of Feast.
Okay.
I don't know anything else.
So if I try to blow everybody up, I'm trying to think. But then again, I wasn't supposed to fight. I'm just supposed to be filming it. So
I mean,
It's
that
just
was
so-
up. That was up to you.
It's
All
always so
I can
tempting
say is
every
that if
time.
you kill my friend here, you and I are gonna have serious problems.
I again start swinging. I don't know if it does anything different, but I will. I have lethal body and prowess. So
Okay. So you start swinging. Jenni, what are you doing?
I'm a bat, so I'm flying and I'm seeing if those punches are actually hurting anyone.
Okay. Sylvia, what are you doing?
Huh? What? I am dumb acrobatic, so I'm just like hopping over their heads to
Okay.
like avoid.
yeah, I'm gonna step to the
Avoid them.
side and film things, but examine like detail.
Okay. And Talbot, what are you doing
I
with...
want to open that can and get inside.
That's what. Yeah, that's what I was
Okay.
thinking.
Oh,
And so
can
as...
I just clear a path for him to do that? Just
Yeah. And so, as this battle has officially begun, that is where we are going to take our break.
Alright.
We'll get some water, stretch our legs, and we'll be back in a few minutes. And we're back. And so as this combat has begun, to keep things in a easier order, I will go down the line. Tell me what you would like to do, and then we will suss out how that all works in the moment. So Talbot, what is your intention?
My lovely friend Eseme is wading through lines. I am on her tail, going to rip the hatch off of that tank.
Okay,
I want
Amari?
inside.
I am currently just like fist fighting people that approach,
Okay.
which is plenty of people.
Mhm.
Keeping out of the line of the tank, but just being like kind of like hanging near Sin. Near Sin, being like, because Sin's not gonna fight, but
No.
I'm just like
Unless she has to.
probably holding a conversation and just going, "Wah."
Alright.
Okay, Sin.
So Sin will be filming, trying to stay out of the way. And if anyone does try to approach her to attack her, they get the corrosive spray.
Okay.
So
Just a mace.
blood pepper spray.
then it corrodes them.
Okay.
I am causing as much devastation to their ranks. Anybody who gets within grabbing distance for me is going down.
Okay. Jenni?
Jenni is flying. She is scoping the area and seeing if these things can actually take damage.
Okay. And Sylvia?
It's hanging off to the side because all of my powers don't.
You can still punch and fight if you wish.
You got fangs.
But these are also people who see you on the regular.
Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to interrupt that relationship.
It's a diplomatic thing for her.
Like, don't disrupt the habitat.
All right.
I'm just
And
hanging
so, Eseme is tearing through them. Talbot, you have come up to get to the hatch. Amari, as you hit them, you feel a connection, and your fist goes into dead flesh, and you are feeling it. Jenni, as you are watching, you see that when he hits, they hit. But then you catch a moment where one manages to grab Amari. And Amari, you feel a rip down your skin all along your hand as they claw against you. And it hurts. And it hurts bad.
Fuck.
And Talbot, you make it to the hatch.
I snapped the guy's neck for hurting me.
Of course.
And as you snap his neck, you watch as he withers into black smoke.
Master.
Storyteller.
Yes.
I'm a witch.
Mhm.
Both.
We hear.
Both in my both in my life and unlife. I'd have a vial on me. I specialize in blood magic, so I would assume I have vials specifically meant for blood.
Mm-hmm.
Can I capture some of that smoke and some?
You are unable to.
Shit. Is there
Though
any-
it was a good idea. And Talbot, as you rip open the hatch, there is a commander that you have met before and clashed with him before, and he is inside. What are you gonna
Lunge
do?
teeth first.
Teeth first. onto
Oh,
him.
fuck yes.
As you do, and he rears back, the tank goes off, exploding the front of the Fox Theater and setting it on fire.
Oh, god damn it.
Well, that is a waste of great architecture, she says, palming someone down to the ground.
And Amari, what will you do?
I am going to like start grabbing Sin by the shoulders and trying to like get ourselves out. Not in frame, of course. But I will whisper in your ear, can you get a picture of us and Esme?
Oh my god, yeah. So she, Esme's like busy, right?
Oh
yeah,
I'm
okay,
occupied causing as much pain.
So
as
you're
I
in the
can.
background. We're gonna like,
Selfie.
we're gonna take a selfie. We're like, "Hee." So I'm gonna like, so it's
Wait.
gonna be kind of like,
And he's like, make sure to get her face.
yeah. So it's just sort of like this. To the back. I can post that photo later.
Amazing. You have my full permission.
And you are able to get a picture with Esme in the background.
Yeah.
Currently causing devastation.
Yeah.
Do I? Do I see that happen?
You are very occupied at the
All
moment.
right. I was just curious.
And
I mean,
so-
what I'm gonna do to them is gonna happen anyway.
And so, Jenni, you do see that they are taking damage. Amari successfully killed one. Eseme seems to be downing them, but they are not dying fully. So you can see that this is a fight and that you all are able to be hurt.
So where are they in terms of where they are now?
Everyone's kind of in the middle of the street there in front of the Fox.
Are they coming towards them?
Yes.
Okay. At this point, Jenny's about to do a series of things.
Okay.
She's about to activate resilience.
Okay.
And it is at this point that while she's still in the air, she's going to go from a bat back to being Kindred, using feral weapons to fall right there before they kind of get to them. And she's using her claws to slash each and every one of these sons of bitches that's around her.
God, I love Jenny so much.
Okay. And so,
Are you sure
and
you're not my
Talbot,
brother?
you lunging in, you devour him. He changes to smoke quickly. And as you come up from that hatch, you watch as this little bat that you know to be Jenny drops, claws out, and you guys see as Jenny just slashes through this group of people headed for Amari and Sin, and it's just
Right, is it almost time to go? Are we... is our time almost up? I think we need to
I
keep
mean,
an eye
from when the fight started, I think it's only been like, what, 10 minutes?
it has been about 20.
20? Okay.
You
Yeah,
guys-
I'm kind of bored now. I feel like I've seen everything I wanted to see. So
I'm like holding a guy by the throat. Can I eat him?
You can try.
I would like to passion feast him.
Very well, you can eat him.
I think it's a resolve and oblivion.
I do believe so. We'll go with that.
Okay, I have 2 hunger right now. I would like to lower that to less hunger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm just double checking what the things are. Why, God?
God, I'm so glad that I'm not the only person that makes like weird noises when I roll dice.
I'm gonna spend another willpower.
Okay.
Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4 successes.
Fantastic. You all see as Amari grabs this guy, puts him to his teeth, and the smoke is billowing from Amari's mouth as he devours him, and this guy fades. But like those very aesthetic smoking tricks that people do with cigarettes, it is black smoke pouring from Amari's mouth.
Oh, okay. I feel a little bit better. I think I get 1.
You'll get 1 back.
Okay.
That was
Yeah.
interesting.
All right. Should we go? I feel like I want to be at the exit. Maybe.
Right. Talbot, you done?
He's buried in a pile of bodies, weeping.
He'll be fine.
He's having a great time.
Right. You want to
'Cause
hop
they-
out, take a break, and say goodbye? I gotta head out soon.
They hurt a lot.
I see. Okay.
And they are coming towards the rest of you.
Let's try to wait
now,
his way out.
Can't
No,
your
it's-
other guys handle this?
They're actively helping.
Lovely. Let's go.
So,
upon seeing him under a pile of bodies weeping, Sen leans over to Amari and goes, "You know, maybe he did die of madness."
Oh, God, yeah.
Him? No.
And as you guys are attempting
Still
to get
raw.
away from this horde, they do know that Talbot is the leader, and they are attempting to follow Talbot. And Talbot, Eseme's trying to leave you.
not great.
That's horrible.
Oh my God.
I can work with that, though. She said she was going to try to get me home. And I think she can still help.
Okay.
I trust her. I'll follow her out.
Lovely.
How are they leaving?
Currently, you, for the proper exit ritual, that will take another 20 minutes to do, so you'll need to get somewhere safe that you can stay in for 20 minutes.
Right.
I can
And
take
you
them
have
inside.
about 25 minutes left here.
And we don't have time to go back to
My place.
your house.
No. We can go.
Second story, the back of the building.
Oh, that's a good idea. I was going to say the parking garage on 8th and Peachtree.
Just can't believe there's no bird scooters around for us to use.
I think they've all withered and decayed.
They
There's
have.
like a
Yeah, that's why I say a
Decayed
parking
bakery
garage.
nearby.
Concrete
They're all just
sturdy.
rusty
Yeah.
and won't go.
I
there,
say
you
the
just can't
closest
use
thing
them.
is the best, and
They're
if
everywhere.
the second story out back.
All right, let's go.
Let's go.
All right. And so you all rush to second story in the back. You will have to take out a few people on your way. But you make it up to the back, and successfully there are no people here. You are safe and secure in this area.
Lovely. Ritual.
Yep. Blindfolds, masks, whatever.
Sylvia's ready to leave.
Esme
then
stands
I
in
do-
front of Talbot and feigns that it kind of gives you a hug and let's go. But what I don't think anybody else sees is that she keeps contact with him as the ritual goes and puts her mask on. But she doesn't have to touch much, but I think they like lock fingers and just stand.
Just hold hands. And so you're beginning the ritual?
Yes. Doing my thing. And then we're back.
Okay, and so Sylvia begins to perform this ritual. You can hear the sounds of war echoing and then becoming a little more reverberated, a little deeper. And you hear an even louder explosion right next to you. And you are brought back into the world. And
Are we in that location at the Fox, or are we back?
Yes.
Okay.
you are in that location at the Fox, but you don't remember how you got here. Your last thing you knew, you were making pancakes.
Did we take too long?
You took too long.
Oh my god.
And time works differently.
Oh,
in the
no.
Oh my
Shadowlands.
god.
Oh my god.
Storyteller.
But
storyteller.
Eseme, there's a little tickle at the back of your mind.
It's good to be back.
As Talbot, you have successfully hitched a ride
Yes.
on Esme.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Wait, as a ghost?
As you have possessed Esme.
Beautiful. My girl.
But you all, last thing you remember, you met with this nice woman, Sylvia, to go to the
Nice.
Shadowlands, and now you're at the Fox.
Did we?
Huh.
I think it worked.
I don't know.
Why?
Why is the Shadowlands the Fox Theater?
Yes.
Fucking some closure.
It's not. It should have worked. I think it did. I'm not really sure what's going on.
Well,
Weird.
My hand still hurt?
Mm-hmm. And when you look down at your hand, you do see a scar.
Oh.
I look at my phone. Do I see any like videos or photos on it?
There are some photos, but they are blurry,
including the one
There
they
goes your
took of me.
content.
including every photo that was taken in the Shadowlands is blurry.
Every
Or-
video.
Well, it's so
I wonder if this is the same
unfortunate.
with aliens.
Wait, is
They're always blurry.
oh right, okay, sure. Well, thanks for trying. I appreciate it. It's
I think we did go there.
Did we? I mean,
And then like she shows
It's-
like all these blurry videos.
I checked my
Right,
phone.
it's-
Well, what time is it?
It is currently 4:45 in the morning.
Well, time passed, and
This,
You were roughly gone for 5 hours.
you know, I've heard a lot of alien abduction stories really similar to this.
yeah.
And I wonder if maybe they were all just actually traveling to the Shadowlands and forgetting about it.
You know, I mean this in this, I promise you, again, southern sarcasm, I mean this in the nicest way, that is the smartest thing you've said tonight.
Good laughter in your head.
If we don't remember anything, maybe there's something here. And I'm going to turn on Binding Fetter to see if I can find a fetter.
What kind of fetter are you looking for? Just tied to anyone?
Tied to someone nearby.
Okay.
Amari's thinking is like maybe someone who is tied here would know why we were here, you know?
Okay, yeah.
Makes sense.
I'll say you're able to, if you wish to enter the Fox, you can look around. There is an old name tag for a herald that is a coat check gentleman's name tag.
Okay. I'll yoink it and I'd summon it, but I don't know how much time that'll take, so.
That would take a while, but you may mark down now that you have a fetter for Harold the coat check guy.
Oh, I just realized I have some abilities that might help me in the future.
And so, Sin, you do have a new message that comes through that says you got warehouse approval for your skincare line for testers to be sent out. They will be sent out within 2 weeks.
Excellent. And then she starts thinking to herself, so how exactly, like, she's kind of, like, muttering to herself, like, how exactly are they planning to, like, pick volunteers? Because she's, like, I'm assuming she's receiving more messages, probably, since the video was uploaded about more people volunteering to donate blood.
Yeah. And Jenni, you don't recall any of this either. But Sylvia, you recall all of it.
Special.
It's going in my book.
This would make a neat stream.
And Sylvia, when you look at Eseme,
Oh, I can tell.
you can tell.
Storyteller.
Yes.
I have both of these. Can she?
Yes, she can.
Fuck.
Nice.
Oh, I also have Sense Unseen, too.
You can't see anything.
Okay.
I don't have anything.
Sylvia has special abilities.
Something on my face.
I'm
Just staring at me.
it.
And you all head off back towards your vehicle. I assume Claire is thoroughly into a Salinger book at this point. And
Well, I left with a scar and no recollection of the night. And I don't know if that was a good night or a bad night for me.
Sounds like a Friday night.
Yeah.
It's all
Sounds
about
like a party.
perspective.
Sorry, I'm sad I didn't get any closure.
Maybe you did.
Maybe, if I can ever remember it.
You definitely
I
did.
appreciate the help, though. That was really nice of you all to do.
And thank you for...
Seriously, thank you.
You're welcome. None of you ever contact me again.
Well, I owe you a boon.
You do.
And so,
She says reluctantly.
as you guys head off, you lovely trio of Lost Childer, you receive a text message from Olivia saying that, you know, it's time for graduation rehearsals.
Ugh.
You have to come to the house and get prepared.
Fine.
Alright. Do we have Moderna for my scars?
Oh,
Can I rouse the blood to unmake my scars?
you can certainly try.
I would like to try. I
Please-
don't like having
Please roll me a
unsightly...
rouse check.
If you don't, I have gloves.
1 success.
Try as you might, it will not go anywhere.
No, okay, don't get
Honey, I got gloves if you want to wear them for the...
No, it's fine. It's like a cool scar bit. It's just that like it doesn't go with my like very proper look.
But it adds like a cool, like edgy, mysterious
It
side. It's like he's
does.
proper, but then it's like, ooh, but what's that?
It's
You know?
the proper, but take me seriously.
Who said that's hot?
You can't hear shit.
Who said that?
Who said that? You're imagining things. It's so good too.
I need to go to bed.
Right. I am.
I'm still
I'm
in
actually
my
gonna-
dressing gown and my heels, and I'm just gonna walk home.
Yeah.
As nice as
We can get you a bird scooter.
the Gangrel are, I think I'm gonna go back home to Lorianne's.
Yeah. We actually have to get back to the school.
Right. Graduation soon.
Yeah.
I'll be there rooting you on.
I have to buy a new outfit.
Bye.
Should I tell Tom to go?
I'll reach out.
All right.
All right, and so Sylvia, you go back home, glad to be done with these meddlesome kids. The three of you head back to the school. You are taken to your respective groups to discuss with them. But Jenni, as you're standing in a room, standing out on the lawn, you see Toe Beans, and he stands up, and he's doing...
I go that way.
Stepping outside and going to the right, you see along the tree line is Zeal.
Her boyfriend's here.
Hello.
Hey,
You're here. What do you want?
Damn.
to give you information, fuckface.
What information?
Look, I have a girlfriend who used to work at the hospital. I got her looking into what caused that blood bag situation. She said they got an anonymous tip that black market trade was happening. This did not come from Ignatius. They're not involved in this at all. Somebody other than Ignatius is the one locking up the blood bags. And it's not anybody from our org. So I don't know who to look for. Maybe the humans like me just got smart. I mean, enough blood bags go missing. Somebody's gonna be like, wait, that's a problem. But I wanted you to know that Ignatius wasn't involved at all.
Got you. I need a favor from you.
Oh, fuck. What now?
I think I'm gonna need a facility.
For?
You want this problem taken care of?
Yeah.
Okay, I may have a little situation I need to take care of as well.
Okay.
So once I gather some more information, I'll give me a time, date, location.
What kind of location you need? Like big, underground? I have access to a lot of things. You've been to my
Something that
playhouse.
might remind me of home.
I don't know what the fuck that means. I don't know where your home is.
Home is where the heart is.
You're being really weird and fucking cryptic right now. God, I hate vampires.
God, I hate vampires. I hate pirates.
Can you just give me something direct here?
God. Thank God you're cute, because you're really stupid. The place you had me, dumbass.
You think I'm cute?
Kind of in a I'll devour you kind of way.
Oh, I bet you would.
I don't want to be here.
During sound check, we need to start doing squeal check.
All right. Yeah, my place is clear. I'll keep the dog out so you have access.
I think I want the dog to perform some tricks.
Okay, she's good at that.
Okay, bye. I'm done with you.
Bye.
No, I really can't get over that you think I'm cute. That's absolutely hilarious.
I mean, you're all right. You know, kudos to your mama. Bye.
Yeah, I look like my dad. You're not too bad yourself.
Is he still alive?
No.
Oh.
Vampires killed him.
Aww.
Anyway, bye, gorgeous. And he walks off into the trees.
I called toe beans.
Mm-hmm. And Toe Beans is like,
Mind your business. I give him an address.
Are you putting something in his little backpack?
I'm talking to him.
Okay.
Go to this address. Talk to the other animals there. Bring me back everything you know. I send a text to these two. Meet me. I don't know. Hell, give me a place. 5 minutes.
Okay.
I have my bedroom warded, so even if I don't stay there half of the time, my bedroom in the school is warded.
Okay.
So I was like, we can just go there.
Okay. And so you guys can easily meet up with Jenni at the location that she designated.
Y'all don't think what the hell happened was pretty fucking weird?
What happened?
The fact that we don't remember 5
Your
hours.
stuff is blurry. You qualify for handicap parking. And why do I have these and we
What?
don't remember anything?
You have
Yeah,
what?
These.
Your claws are still out.
Oh.
Oh my god.
What?
Were we
is
fighting
that?
something? Hold on, let me see those pictures.
Seems like you guys were fighting something. So she pulls up the videos and pictures again. I'm assuming the audio is distorted in the videos.
As it corrupts coming back into the mortal plane.
Do I have Dot and or Hex's number?
You would have Dot's number.
I'm gonna text them and be like, do you know how to clean up footage that has been to the Shadowlands?
You get a response from Dot that says, fuck the what?
Wraith plane.
The Wraith plane.
The Shadow plane.
You get a text back that says, not on your fucking life, kid.
I have an idea.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so like the fact that I took so many pictures and videos tells me that like I believed like it was like excuse me, I don't mean to stutter. I believed I was filming things I can see. I wouldn't have continued taking pictures and videos if I knew it was going to be blurry.
Uh-huh.
So maybe we can figure out what happened if we just go back to the Shadow Plains. Maybe it would like unblurry over there.
Okay, no.
Oh.
So,
Good try.
I don't...
clearly no one taught you guys how to read a room. You guys didn't notice how, like, model voodoo witch person was acting when we came back?
What, like confused?
I mean...
No.
Wait, which person are we talking about? I was like, I feel like
the one with these.
I would say
And I'm
they
pointing
both
to the
gave me
eyes.
witchy vibes. I wasn't
Yeah.
really sure which one you meant. Oh,
That's a good point. That can describe both of them.
Yeah.
yeah,
Both
that
have,
actually
like, big
describes
witch
both
vibes.
people. So I'm genuinely like, what? Okay,
I think
Eseme,
No.
No, the other one.
Sylvia.
Sylvia.
The person who took us.
Oh, that's who I thought you meant at first, and you said the other one. God, okay.
Whatever. You guys
doing
didn't notice how she was acting?
How was she?
She was guarded, but also she was guarded before.
No.
What was different?
Something's going on.
I just assumed that maybe Sin mouthed off a little bit too much.
She just seemed annoyed.
And
She did say never to
based off
contact her
my
again.
past interactions and with these blood bags and all this other stuff, I just got some information. Something doesn't sit right with me.
You think there's something weird about her? Well, obviously, but I meant like involving. Okay, I get it. I'm being obvious.
Like, it's something that's way above our pay grade. But whatever it is, it's going to be bad for all of us. And I think we just got involved in a great deal of fuck shit.
Why did I know you were gonna say
I
fuck
think
shit?
we've been
'Cause that's all we get into.
I mean, that's true. I mean, there's the Jesus guy and the bag shortage, and now I have
Which-
like I don't know ghost scars.
Which honestly, I'm actually happy to use this blood bag shortage as an opportunity to launch my own skincare line. So
Okay, you know what? I take back my previous compliments. I send a text message. I'm not about to feed your ego. I send a text message to Jackson and Spider. I'm like, yep, they're gonna get us killed. I need to talk to y'all about something.
Oh no!
Wait, so do you think we should go back to Sylvia and like spy on her, like see what's up, see what's good, see if she's willing to take us back to the Shadowlands?
I think that based off of how she was acting, and not only that, she's not gonna help us anyway. She's not going to help us anyway because of the boon with old girl. So she's not really going to give us any information.
That's fair.
She doesn't owe us shit.
I mean, no one owes anyone shit.
And she doesn't know us. Technically her loyalty is to her right now.
Facts.
I mean, isn't that all of us?
What you trying to say?
I don't know.
Anyway.
No, I agree with you. I'm with you. Like, there's something is obviously weird.
Right.
But the only person who knows, I'm assuming, is probably just Sylvia. And
do you think you have a way to kind of get on the good side, or
I can try to smooth things over on my end. I mean, we can bond over, I don't know.
I do think it's weird that she didn't know what happened when this is her line of work.
See?
And like when I say didn't know what happened, I don't mean like the not remembering, but like not knowing why she's not remembering.
Yeah, it is a little weird.
I feel like you would know what would cause memory loss from something I'm assuming she does often.
And
but she's a professional.
It's weird. Weird stuff is going on. I went to her family's house, something involving wraiths, and it's weird.
There are wraiths at her house?
Yes, and not only that, but it's weird. Things are being put in. The situation that she's in kind of looks a little too clean. It's not sitting right with me. None of this is sitting right with me.
The only one of us who ever gets anything actually done is Jenni, so.
That's fair. Yeah, I accept giving all the responsibility.
I mean, I know how to get things done. It's just I don't have the same priorities that most of you do. Spider never tells us things. He just does things. Yeah. Jenni's the only person who ever makes any headway.
It's true.
And not only that, but from what I heard with this blood bag shortage, it's going to start affecting all of us.
Oh yeah,
really
that's
big,
ruining
really soon.
my life right now.
I mean, I only need it to last for like 6 months, and then it can go back to normal.
It's going to start affecting us really bad, really soon.
You know what's weird? I'm slightly less hungry than I was when we left.
So you think you fed in the Shadowlands? Can you do that? Can you feed off
not
ghosts?
only that, but we don't know where we just was. So who knows what or who you ate?
That's true. Maybe we weren't in the Shadowlands. Maybe we're like somewhere else entirely, and then our memories were wiped, like being abducted.
I can tell you.
We don't know what you did or who you ate.
There's only one thing that. I mean, I could have eaten a person, but like I feel like that would have drawn more attention to us than what we had when we were at the Fox. But I can eat ghosts. Don't tell my family that.
You can. Okay.
Oh, so that is a thing you can do. You can eat ghosts.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, like
Weird.
I don't think I've ever done it. I've never had to, but I can.
Then how do you? If you've never done it, how do you know that you can?
You're a thin blood. You don't understand the powers of the blood.
Okay.
This is just something I can do. I don't know. It's just kind of like, I don't know. I've gotten more vampire-ier, you know? And
As of right now, just act like you don't know anything.
I don't.
Act like you don't know anything until we're with everyone else. Go to the graduation, act normal. Any strange shit happens.
Look, after the graduation, I'll go and talk to Sylvia and see if I can like get that smoothed out, and maybe get information. at the very least, it's a good person to know. I mean, look at her house.
It's a cool house. It's not really my thing, but like it is objectively cool.
I mean, who knows? She may help us because whatever information she knows, I mean, if it's really some bullshit, she may not want to be involved in it either. This may end up bad for her. I don't know. I don't know her like that. Her house is cool. I'm pretty sure she wants to keep it.
Did we get a business card from Sylvia?
No.
No? Okay. So I actually have to go back.
I doubt she had a QR code.
The closest you would have to a business card is you saw novels that she has written on her table.
I don't think her cell phone number is going to be on those books. Or on her... I would have to go through an agent. I'm not going through an agent. I know where she lives.
Okay.
It's kind of creepy.
Yeah.
We're vampires.
It's creepy.
Look. Also, I also have this from the Fox. It's someone's fed her. So I was thinking later I can just talk to them and see if they saw us. Because maybe that's just what happens. You go to the land of the dead and you can't remember because it's, I don't know. If we're feeling Jungian, it's the unconscious.
You'd think she would tell us that ahead of time. By the way, when you return, time will pass and you won't remember. I just feel like that's an important detail, but like, what do I know? I'm a thin blood.
Oh!
I also think that, why would you tell us? I'm not going to apologize.
No, I don't need you to apologize. I would never ask you to.
You know I love you. You also know that I appreciate your thin blood alchemy and your thin blood abilities. And you're the only person who eats my food.
Yes, thank you for making me food.
So,
You're just looking at this happen.
so
God, I wish
graduation. We don't know shit
Yeah.
until we catch up with Miriam and Jackson and Spider.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we have the full posse.
What do you think her books are about?
I don't give a damn.
Like, do you think smut?
You could Google them.
I'm gonna Google them. I Google them.
They are vampire novels.
Totally smut. I need to read it to know.
You-
Have you seen her house? They're selling
yeah,
very
it's,
well.
It's a nice house. It's a nice house.
I'm just saying.
There's even previews on her website for her new books and her Scharff.
Jenni, are you okay?
I'm fine. I don't like feeling as if I'm being worked over. Because I already don't know shit as is. So
Look, if we're being worked over, I guess frankly, I always think we're always being worked over. I think that's the mafia in me. But
yeah, but the thing is, in this climate, in this world that we're in right now, if I'm trusting you and you betray that trust and you play me for a fool, yeah, I don't take kindly to that.
It's true. It's true.
So
You receive a text message from your favorite trustworthy awful boy, Seal. And it is the gate code for his area that you requested be available for him. And there's a note with it that says this gate code works for only you, and it only works during the nighttime.
I don't tell them that, but I
was gonna
say,
say, can I look?
not right now. Just know that when the time comes and we need a safe place to handle business, we have one.
I mean, my house. That's what my house is.
Your house isn't equipped for what may need to be done.
Okay, I don't have guns yet.
But you have like a safe house full of weapons?
Just know, if we need a place, we have it.
Okay.
Okay.
This is being I don't know. I miss Jenni not being stressed. I say to Jenni.
No, I'm not stressed.
You seem stressed.
I'm not stressed. It's just that considering the fact that all this is new to me, and I just don't like being put in situations where I'm not fully in control and I don't know what the hell just happened to me. I don't know what's going on with the people around me.
Yeah. I'll look some stuff up in my library. I still have some things to learn about the Shadowlands, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really upset about this. Do you think I can go to a dermatologist for this?
Probably.
I mean, I don't know if it'll work.
They gotta be open at
I don't know,
night.
maybe they can give you like burn victim cream or something.
I don't know.
I mean, I'm sure
I've used that
she
before for
has
acne
something in
scars
her
before I
skincare
turned,
line
so.
that can help. I'm sure.
You have nubile skin, though.
No, I meant like before.
Oh,
Before I turn.
that's fair. Let's go see what Olivia wants.
And you guys go and you do your rehearsals for graduation where, you know, there's kind of like a little mock setup in the living room. She's had the Glad Hands build a diorama of the entire place with miniature decorations and everything to test out her plan. And she's showing you kind of how it's all going to go, where you're going to sit, where you're going to walk. And she even tells you, look, I know that this is a whole bunch of hooey to you all, but I think it's important. And I think, well, to be honest, things fucking suck right now. And I'm not afraid to say it. So, let's have a little bit of fun, okay? Can I request that you all actually have a little fun for an evening?
I have fun all the time.
Yeah, we're super fun.
This is like Christmas at home.
Yeah, we're like always having fun.
Okay, dear. Well, that's all I had for you all. You're free to go. But you better be at the arena at 11:30 sharp.
Did you need any extra funds for anything?
Honey, I'm rich.
I know you're rich, but
Right.
would you like to not pay for all of it?
I like paying for things, honey. It reminds me how rich I am.
Okay.
Go on, have fun. And she heads off with the diorama into another room with glad hands. And you can just hear her going, no, we definitely need more lights. I want it to shine like the 4th of July in there.
I don't think we need more lights, but I'm not gonna say that.
It's just kind of like weird aesthetic choice for like a vampire graduation. You think it'd be dark and like candlelit.
I mean, I don't think all vampires are like mega goths.
Yeah, but like have you seen everybody at this school?
I mean, okay, you're fair and good. I mean, Jenny's not.
She just kind of does her own thing.
Proctor
That's what I like about her.
Walks off. I'd like to ask her a question.
Olivia? Yeah.
Olivia.
What is it, dear?
May I ask, what is your clan again?
Toreador.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
A fellow Toreador, Sylvia.
Oh, that little scary lady that writes them books.
Is she in your favor?
We get on. She's not really my fashion, as you can tell, but she does accomplish some wonderful things. Why? You run afoul with her?
No, it's just that I may need some information from her, and I was just wondering if you could help me, if need be.
Help how? Like buttering her up a bit?
Yeah. If you were in her good graces, that is.
I would send a caller to inform ahead, or whatever you people do. Send a letter. I don't know. I send the glad hand. But send a caller and let her know that you wish to speak. Let her respond to you. Give her the agency to tell you to fuck off. And then, if she does grant you such an audience, I would suggest keep it short and sweet. She does not like to be bothered. I know that quite well. So if you gotta ask her a question, you better ask it and get out.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. You doing all right out there at the compound?
I am, thank you.
They get you set up with a little house and everything?
They did. The twins are a bit mischievous, but...
They are. They are handsome as hell, but they are dumb as a sack of rocks.
Big and dumb. I like them that way.
Told you.
Oh,
Ooh.
I got somebody for you to meet. Excuse me. And you see the glad hands come running up, and you see that two of them look like large himbo. She goes, that would be W, and that is B. And they are wonderful.
W and B. Ma'am,
Mm-hmm.
are they edible?
They are indeed.
Follow me.
Oh my god. Can I storyteller?
Oh,
I want to
1947 heart.
text Proctor.
Yes.
I have her number because I'm technically
You will technically be released to her.
yeah. I'm gonna text her. Proctor, I need to know as much as you're willing to tell me, and more, about Eseme.
You get back an actual photo of Proctor doing this.
That's all well and good, but I need this information because I was doing her. We were doing her a favor, and now I have a weird scar on my hand, and I just.
And you get back, that's Tremere shit.
It might be Shadowlands shit, but I just need to be sure.
You get back, Shadowlands? Question mark.
Oh my god, Oblivion stuff.
And you get back, why do you want my help?
She mentioned that you were the only person, like, the only people that I know she knows are you, and that's it. And some guy named Talbot. And we went to go see him, and I don't remember if we did or not.
And you get back, Talbot as in Talbot Roarke, former Prince of Atlanta, question mark.
I mean, how many people are named Talbot?
I am trying to figure out if she mentioned that he was Prince before that.
Only in the Shadowlands.
I mean,
I
maybe.
believe.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I think. I have no idea. She just said her friend Talbot.
No, I did mention
No,
it.
you
Oh,
did say.
you
You
did.
did say.
You did
Oh.
actually.
Yeah,
Oh.
There you
because
go.
I
Oh.
said how many princes are
Right.
there?
You did.
That is
Yeah.
correct.
There we go. Yes.
That is correct. Thank
yes,
you.
the Prince.
I've been here
The
for like
former
what, a
prince.
month?
And
So many.
you have seen 3 in your few months here.
Yeah, I've like they keep coming out, and I'm like,
Track record.
what? Like, clearly, being a prince is a bad choice because you just die.
High turnover rate.
It's a very high
The
turnover rate for
second
that
prince
job.
did get a promotion, and that's why he's gone. So Proctor does get back to you with a address and says, meet me here, don't tell anyone you're coming.
I want to know.
Got it.
I want to know the person that Esme hates.
I tell.
That's a long
I do
list,
tell
Tony.
I do tell you I'm leaving, but
You don't tell me why. It's fine.
I can't tell you where. But
okay.
I'm like, it's important, and it's a la Jenni.
It's okay. I do. So I guess in my spare time, I just try to see if literally I stalk the hell out of Sylvia online for any online presence she has as like an author, like a professional, anything like that. And just learn as much information as I can about her. I attempt to see if there's any potential like online footprint for Esme, but I assume there's not.
There is not, but you
Yeah.
do find a lot on Sylvia under the writer name, but there is nothing for a Sylvia. You can only
Right,
find it
find
under
the
her
pen
writer
name.
name. Yeah.
That's fine.
Oh, Storyteller, just to be fair, if she looked up my last name, if she knew it, but I don't
Yeah.
think I've ever introduced myself by my last name.
I don't think so.
Not to
them.
her.
You did tell me. You did say Esme.
Is there a way I
LaRoux.
can get like a list
Yep.
of people who went to this
If you
school,
did look
been
up
to
my
this
last
school?
name, you'd find something.
Like a
but
a
not
guest book
me.
or people who have
That's
actually
just not
been
something he
students.
immediately thinks of.
Both?
He doesn't think of
Either?
Googling. He's like, all right, web of influence.
Basically, Sin is just trying to find ways to like stalk these people, learn more information about them, because her go-to in the past was always, you know, like, I don't know, not stalk people.
So
Obviously, that's how you learn the most about people.
yes, so you would be able to get a I lost the word, but a list of the students.
Most of the students, but only the
roster.
current students, not like past students, not
You
alumni.
get the past students as
Okay.
well, and so you
Yearbook.
can do whatever research you wish on
Yeah.
any of the students.
Okay. Oh, all right. I will do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so, as you guys settle in for your evenings, we will move to Eseme and I would like everyone except Eseme and Talbot to leave the table.
Damn.
Oh my god!
So, Eseme, you would like Lorianne to take you the long way back?
I'd like to take Claire.
Claire. The long way
I was
back
about
to
to say she's
Lorianne's
back.
house.
Yeah, we're taking the long scenic route.
Okay. And so it'll take you about 45 minutes to get back home this time of night.
Got tinted windows. We got time.
Mm-hmm.
And she's sitting in the back, and she just is looking out the window and just told you I'm a woman of my word. I was working on it.
I trusted you. We got more work to do here.
What happened? I don't remember. I remember going in. I remember the ritual. And then the next thing I know, I have one of my favorite people in my head. Not that I'm complaining. But it is strange. I don't remember a reunion.
Nothing too important happened. Don't worry, pretty little head about that. But you did tell me a little bit about a shortage.
Right.
And you did tell me how the current leadership is neutered and muted and fucking pathetic. And needs a little bit of work.
A little bit is a understatement.
Wouldn't be my first time at Regicide. Let's
It's-
go.
Pisses me off. We don't deserve to call ourselves Camarilla while we operate this way.
No, you don't.
That there's... Talbot, the new prince has been elected. There was no power. That was my reaction too. There's been no respect for power anymore. No fighting for what you need. No defending what you have. It's too easy, and it's made weak people come into power. It is domesticated the Camarilla.
You willing to hunt some dogs with me?
Aren't I always?
My girl.
I think all we gotta do is push it a bit further. They're already hungry. They are working on getting... You know, I just thought of something. They're getting volunteers through positive social media. Now, I'm not a huge social media person, but Claire, you know how to work that phone, don't you?
Best as I can.
How long would it take for an anonymous tip to come in that the hospital has been misusing the blood? Smear the name a little bit. Make people stop coming in.
That would be difficult, but I can look into it, see how effective that strategy would be.
You can use my resources, of course.
Very well.
Money and bribery are on the table, of course. And of course, now that, unfortunately, Lorianne has been misplaced. Not that...
About that, man. Lorianne has been found.
Where's she been?
Currently, she is in Egypt.
Huh.
I apologize for bringing this bad news at this time.
What's she doing in Egypt?
In 2 months' time, she is going to stand trial for attempting to awaken a Methuselah.
Huh. Well, if my mother has taught me anything, it's that if you're stupid enough to get caught, you have what's coming to you. So,
I believe, ma'am, from what I hear in whispers of hallways of older people than even us, there's a thing called the beckoning. It's making the old ones travel and run. Some of them, as far as I can tell, resist it. Some of them are too old too, and I think that may be why Lorianne is gone.
it's making all of the elders who run away to what?
My guess, everything you've told me about a Methuselah, well, When you wake up that hungry, you might as well order delivery.
Well, that's a bit of a card in our back pocket, don't you think?
What do you mean?
I mean that I think fear is something that the Camarilla have forgotten lately. And I think they've also forgotten that my clan is a bit known for information. Secret, especially. And information is power, and power means control. The more information we have on this, the more powerful we are.
Eseme, they don't like to be reminded of the fear. They're going to come after you if you do. Look at what happened to me.
I wasn't going to tell him outright.
I know. I'm just telling you. You be careful. You don't be like them and think you're untouchable.
Oh, of course not.
Good girl.
Not untouchable. But I haven't been broken like they have. I think it's high time that... You know, there was that joke that was the prince has a high turnover rate. I think it's time we prove him right again.
Keep it turning.
You know, I also think that Tilly Harris will make wonderful kindling.
And with that, everyone please rejoin us at the table. Okay. And so you all have graduation ahead of you in a couple days. Sylvia, hopefully these people will leave you alone, but you doubt it.
Yeah.
Eseme, you have a new friend to get comfortable and acquainted with. Sin. You get an email.
Open it. That's me opening it. I don't have my phone. I left it in the other room.
So you open it, and it is an email from a blocked email account. And the subject line says no subject. But inside, it says, I know what happened to you, and by who. I saw everything, and I'm going to expose you.
I literally have no idea what they're talking about. That could be so many things. And she just sits there like really not worried about it because she's just like, I mean, I'm already like on the most wanted list right now. Like my face is on billboards.
Another email comes through and it just says, I mean the vampire thing, fuck, I hit send too soon.
Oh my gosh. She stops and looks at that confused because she's like, well, I do have an entire YouTube channel dedicated to how I am a vampire in real life. So, it's an interesting flex to send me, but they seem so clumsy and dumb, I am going to respond to them.
Okay. Okay. What are you responding to the email?
Oh, goodness. Which vampire thing?
Fair question.
In all honesty,
You get a reply.
yeah, okay.
After-
Basically it's AIM chatting at this point.
After a few minutes, you get a reply,
Mhm.
and it is a picture of you backstage at Warped Tour with a man holding you with his teeth in your neck. And you can clearly see the man's face in the picture.
Why now? Why are you messaging me this now? Like 20 years later.
And you get a response that says, none of your business.
Except it's quite literally, she's sitting there looking at her phone saying to herself, it's actually quite literally my business. You reach out to me. But, so, okay. She responds, so you just know what happened to me, or you actually know the guy in the photo?
Both.
Okay, I got nothing to lose. So what is it that you want?
And you get back every vampire dead.
No, that's stupid.
Screw your plot point.
She's just sort of like, I've gotten this far without really knowing who that dude was, so I'm not really gonna try to commit genocide for the sake of just knowing who my sire was.
And did you send that to him?
I'm debating it. I'm actually debating just leaving this person on red instead, which I think is a stronger move. So she types it out and then deletes it.
Okay.
And just doesn't respond.
Okay. And Amari, back at your house.
When did Proctor want me to meet her?
Proctor wanted you to meet, like, the next night.
Okay.
So you do have the night to yourself.
Okay. I'm gonna go into my library and start looking up, like... Actually, no. I'm gonna find the ghost that gave me the address.
Okay.
And when it was like one of my great grandmothers. Nona, do you have any, like, do you know what happens if you go to the Skinlands? Because I don't remember, and I have this.
All right. And so it will take her a second. Sin, was there something you wanted to say real quick?
Yeah, there was one last thing I wanted to do.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I reverse image searched the photo he sent.
No record.
Okay. Just wanted to see if there's any face recognition.
It's a good attempt.
Thank you.
But Nona just nods and you see Sylvia, she can take you to the Shadowlands, and any injury you incur in the Shadowlands, you will come back with, and it will never go away, because it is the stench of death.
Okay, well, that's fine, I guess. Slightly annoying, but fine.
And now that you are aware of what to look for, you see that your Nona has a black mark across her chest of her death mark.
Is it a stake?
No, it appears to be in a scatter shot pattern.
Oh no. Is it normal to not remember then?
Only if you come back without the proper ritual. If you're there too long, the Shadowland forces you out and you remember nothing.
Great. Okay. Well, that's useful.
Just go back.
Will we remember if we go back?
Done.
No, but you can maybe find your answers again.
Okay. I don't know how to do that, so I guess I have to go back to Sylvia, huh?
Oh, you cannot go back to Sylvia. She will not let you.
Well, can you ask her for me?
I am scared of Sylvia.
Is anyone in this family not scared of Sylvia?
No. No, we are all very smart. It is a Rossellini trait.
Well, I'm only half Rossellini, so...
A most disappointing.
I invited that, so I'm gonna let that slide.
Oh, Peppy. And she just pinches your cheeks.
I'm gonna write her a letter.
She may like that.
And I start writing her a letter. Is there anything else I need to know about the Shadowlands if I ever do go back?
Be careful. And she points to your hand.
Thank you. No. Thank you.
Oh, you really should cook more. Can you not eat? And she's like opening your jacket, looking at you. Your skin and bones. This is awful.
I ate a ghost in the Shadowlands, I think.
It's not filling. You need meatballs.
I'm not I'm a vampire.
You should try more. You got to talk to that friend of yours, the one who makes
If I
the
make
people
pasta
look
tonight, will you stop asking?
Maybe, but you have to make it my way.
Okay, fine.
Okay, I will meet you in the kitchen. I have to show you how to do it. You don't know how to do it.
Okay, all right. And I start like writing this letter that I put on what is the thing where you have like special embossed paper that's like
Stationery?
Stationary?
like personal stationery.
Okay. Like
thank
nice Rossellini stationery.
you. Yes, I'm doing the whole gambit.
Parchment paper.
with a wax seal.
I love that
Little
you remember
spritz
the
of perfume.
The remembering embossed but not remembering stationery.
Yes, I'm glad you read my mind. I'm glad that you remember the word embossed and not stationary.
Really satisfying the Toreador side of her.
Yeah, I'm making
love
like the envelope is black. And I'm very like, I know we put you out and I know you don't have to do anything. You don't even have to read this letter. But if I've captured your attention for even this long to read this letter, if I could ask you questions, I don't need another favor, and if you feel uncomfortable, I am happy to offer a boon myself.
Okay.
But that experience left a taste in all of my and my friends' mouths that we would like to understand.
All right.
So feel free to come here if you don't want me to come to your house. And I'll buy 10 books and donate them to the library.
What?
What? That's a lot of money. I can buy a box. You want a box?
A lot of money, but
The books don't actually sell that well. Just she collects boons.
Yours, Amari, Sandalio, Rossellini.
And you seal it up with the wax seal, and that will be put in the post.
Yep.
And so with everyone handling their own business, Sylvia enjoying a quiet evening of keeping these kids away, and Eseme enjoying an unquiet evening with her new roommate, that is where we are going to leave our episode for tonight. Thank you all so much for joining us. Thank you, Sharon, for joining the show. Please tell our viewers where they can get your books.
they're on Amazon, and my website separris.com with 2 R's.
Awesome. Yes, check out Parris, PARRIS.com. They are fantastic books. I have greatly loved them.
They're
Thank you
real
again
books?
for joining us.
They're real books?
Yes, they are real
I'm
books.
an actual author, yes.
Yes.
And thank you, Evan, for rejoining us again as Talbot. So
doing
fun
that.
having you as a wraith this time.
He's
Thank
dead.
It's gonna be fun.
Thank you all so much for joining us. Take care of yourselves and each other. We love you very much. Good night.